been together for 6 months. If y'all know him, his name's Dakota.
The day has finally come. Dakota and Felicity have broken up. And this time, I mean, I've been fooled a couple times before, but this time, kind of seems like they're actually done.
Tell him, Dakota. Who came back to you?
I'm not even gonna ease into this. The new allegations about Dakota and Felicity are disturbing. And what came out most recently is the reason people are saying this situation is way worse than anyone thought. And yes, the last one will shock you. And before you say, ugh, it's just internet drama, even Korkle, the person who has always helped Dakota, defended him, stayed around, has officially now stepped back. And when that happens, something is very wrong. So let's get into it. Let's start with the first thing that made people uncomfortable. This relationship didn't just play out online, it was built for the internet.
So when Dakota was homeless, I got him a hotel for a week and he found a girlfriend. This is him explaining how they met.
So she came outside and
Yeah.
wanted to pet my dog.
Okay.
So I basically got boys because of her.
So what's her name? He forgot her name. So the next day I got him a haircut because he has a big date. I even let him pick out some flowers for her. So y'all met yesterday morning and you're already in love? Wow. So do you think it was love at first sight?
Yeah, it is.
Well, she's gonna love the flowers.
I know she is.
Dakota didn't slowly get introduced to social media. He was filmed immediately. His life, his struggles, his housing situation, all became content right away. At first, people were like, okay, this is wholesome, he's being helped. But then Felicity enters the picture and everything speeds up. They meet and suddenly they're together. And from that point on, the relationship turns into a daily storyline. Breakups on camera. Arguments on camera. Jealousy on camera. Exes getting dragged back into the conversation on camera. Even proposal talk somehow ends up on camera. It's like nothing exists unless there's an audience watching it happen. And the line between real life and content just completely disappears. They've broken up and gotten back together over 10 times. And almost every single time it turned into an online moment. I mean, not even that long ago, like December 9th, they broke up again. And the speculation online right now is that Felicity left because Dakota no longer has an apartment. That's what people are saying. Apparently they told James the breakup happened because Dakota doesn't have a place and Felicity was tired of living in the streets. And this is where things get really uncomfortable because people are also pointing out that Felicity was banned from Dakota's apartment, and the narrative online is that she had a place that she could have gone back to, maybe not perfect, but still a roof, and chose not to. Instead, they ended up bouncing around, staying with random people, and now suddenly she's like, yeah, I'm going home. You figure this out.
Felicity has a home to go to. It might not be the best living situation, but it's a place that she could go to, and she was choosing not to be there.
She did post saying that she still loves him and that she can't wait to live with him again, basically hinting that once he gets an apartment, they'll probably get back together. So for now, they were done. Well, at least they were until December 14th when Felicity switched up again. Because right after that breakup post, Felicity followed it up with another post captioned, "Me and my hubby going out somewhere to have fun again because it's boring in the house that we live in right now. We are supposed to be getting a 5-bedroom house, so hopefully we can get a 5-bedroom house and we can live together forever." What?
The day has finally come. Dakota and Felicity have broken up. And this time, I mean, I've been fooled a couple times before, but this time, kind of seems like they're actually done.
Now, as always, the internet picked sides, and 9 times out of 10, Felicity ends up getting dragged hard. Just look at some of the comments popping up on Reddit. One person said she wants anyone who gives her attention, but in Dakota's case, his attention brings in money, and she likes that too. Another said she would probably disappear with some other guy if not for the free phones and PJs. And I want to be very clear here, those are not my opinions. I am just telling you what people out there are saying about this whole situation. After all of that, another claim started popping up, and yeah, this one made people pause. A lot of users began speculating about whether Dakota might still be using substances, and before anyone jumps me, context matters here. When Corkle first met Dakota, he was homeless and living in a trap house. That's always been part of the story. Nobody is hiding that. And since then, they've been making content together for over a year, and Corkle has actively been helping him, housing, resources, support, all of that. But But despite that, people online started pointing out things they felt were concerning. One TikTok in particular started circulating where viewers noticed what looked like a weed pipe sitting on Dakota's bed. That clip spread fast, and once it did, the speculation took off.
I got rid of a lot of shit though.
Yeah, that's good. What you gotta do for sure, have to make Felicity help you with stuff. Because if she's gonna stay here, she needs to help you.
And while Dakota gets hit with a lot of criticism, it's also pretty obvious that both him and Felicity sometimes move without really thinking things through. Not because they're evil or calculated, but because impulse control and judgment haven't exactly been strong suits in this situation. And honestly, the pattern kind of backs that up. For example, Felicity was reportedly banned from Dakota's apartment after throwing orange peels at elderly tenants. Yeah, that alone made a lot of people go, okay, boundaries are not being respected here. They've also been warned multiple times about letting strangers into their apartments and hanging out with people they barely know. And this stopped being messy drama and started feeling genuinely unsafe, especially after Korkle talked about having to pick Felicity up late at night after she went to hang out in a stranger's room. From what's been shared, the situation escalated, the guy made a move, and it was not consensual. She is okay, and thankfully the worst didn't happen, but the fact that it even got that far shook a lot of people.
I was facing towards the air conditioning area.
Yeah.
And he grabbed me by the waist and started pulling me towards him, and I told him no because I have boundaries when I don't know anybody. And he literally said, well, I'm gonna treat you like a lady.
And there's another clip people keep bringing up. Felicity talks about getting into a fight with her parents, breaking her phone in the middle of it, and Dakota and Korkle taking her out afterward to get a new one. It's supposed to be a reset moment. But then that brand new phone starts ringing, and it's Jacob, her ex. She casually says that they are still best friends, and in that exact moment, you literally see Dakota get uncomfortable, especially knowing Felicity has said Jacob cheated on her and that cheating is what ended their relationship in the first place.
Yeah, it kinda is. Somehow, Felicity already has a call on the new phone.
It's Jacob.
Who is it?
My ex-boyfriend
Your ex-boyfriend?
slash best friend.
On your new phone?
What's up?
So when y'all used to date?
We used to date like a very, very, very long time ago.
Why'd y'all break up?
He cheated on me.
That moment stuck because it was like, okay, yeah, this whole situation is tangled. Ex is in the mix, trust issues never fixed, people acting first and thinking later, and we're all watching it play out online. Now, I know so far we've gone through a lot of ways these two have messed up and gotten called out by literally everyone online, but this part right here, this is the one that made me stop and go, okay, no. Because Felicity later comes out and says that she was dealing with a man named Robert Fleming, and she straight up admits that she was only talking to him for money.
The reason why I left to go to South Carolina was not because of him. Was because of Okay? I'm not with that man. I used him for money.
Dakota is sitting right next to her while she's saying all of this. So of course the internet is like, wait a minute, are they both in on this, or did nobody in that room realize how insane this sounds out loud? Now, you already know what happens next. People online start digging, and what starts circulating is the name Robert Edward Fleming, who, according to what's being shared, is a registered sex offender.
But this is what he looks like. He definitely seems to be a lot older. This came from Felicity's friend, and the friend sent a screenshot showing that Felicity said it is okay for her friend to talk to me and share this with me.
When you step back and look at everything now, it starts to make sense why Corkle decided to cut ties. After giving an update that Felicity has been discharged from the hospital, Corkle commented on his own TikTok saying, "I've decided to take a step back from spending time with them unless it is truly important or they really need my help. I feel like I've done all I can and there are things I just can't control. There are things I wish they would do, but I can't force them. I'll still be there as a friend to both of them, but I want to start focusing on helping others and getting back to interacting with the public again for upcoming posts." Basically, he said, look, I've done all I can. I can't control their choices. I'll still be there if they truly need help, but I'm stepping away and focusing on other things. And after everything that came out, a lot of people understood exactly why. Because at this point, it's not just mess. It's bad decisions. It's not just those breakup cycles we've been watching on repeat, it's a pattern. And let's be real, nobody is sitting around wondering if they're getting back together again. That part feels predictable. The real question people are asking now is who gets seriously hurt next if nothing actually changes? And obviously nobody wants anything bad to happen to them, but that's still the question sitting in everyone's mind right now. So yeah, drop your thoughts in the comments because I know y'all have opinions on this one.